According to statistics, the main causes of occupational accidents are workers' incompetent actions. The lack of protective equipment and the usage of unsafe tools play a less significant role. The competence in occupational safety is the worker's ability to work independently, observing the occupational safety requirements. This ability is based on personal traits, knowledge, skills, habits of work, and the experience in occupational safety. Accordingly, the increase of the competence level enhances the safety level. Moreover, mass and continuous increase of workers' personal competence identically guarantees the improvement of the workforce quality as a whole. The modern video information technologies can be conventionally divided into the section of workers' competence development and the section of control of the workers' competence level. For the development of workers' competence, we use innovative methods, which influence upon different components of the competence. Educational video courses and video films are dedicated to the general issues of occupational safety and to the methods of risk detection, evaluation and management. Their aim is to format workers the initial habits of safe work, to inspire in worker the confidence that his personal competent actions increase his safety. The video instructions are the new audio-visual form of assistance during the occupational safety trainings. It includes the review of harmful and dangerous occupational factors, safe methods and habits of work, and also the requirements of occupational safety. Kuzbass COT developed a special psychophysiological algorithm that enables the high level of perception of the instructions text and the efficient consolidation in the worker's inner space. In the algorithm are widely used the psychological techniques which improve the quality of memorizing of the educational issues. We also use interactive multimedia programs, which have a structured bank of multimedia pieces of safe work, where the trainee is not only a spectator, but the character, who has to make decisions and perform certain actions. The consequences of incorrect actions are also demonstrated. The transfer of experience is realized at the expense of analysis of real accident. The detailed analysis on the example of 3D model piece showing the breach of the occupational safety requirements and its tragic consequences involves the strongest so-called emotional memory and helps in more efficient memorizing of the information. From this point on, in the dangerous situation, the emotional memory is activated and the analysis is remembered. As a result, the worker acts reasonably and more carefully. The combined development of all the components of workers' competence is provided by computer virtual simulator. As the tragic practice shows, the mass base of people, 60%, act impulsively in a random manner, panic, then the serious danger appears. The preliminary trainings on correct actions with the usage of personal and collective virtual simulators identically provide the decrease, the suppression of the panic factor in emergency situation. Personal stereo simulators let the worker during trainings lose himself in the working atmosphere, evaluate and eliminate the danger in the working place, get initial habits of safe work in different emergency situations. Collective computer simulators assist to gain the experience of collective actions in emergency situations, train the collective actions concerning detection, evaluation and elimination of occupational dangers, train the accordance in actions, the interaction of different departments and groups of workers in case of emergency. To evaluate the worker's competence and its components, we use special examiner, which provides the control and development of workers' knowledge in occupational safety. For control are generally used text questionnaire on basic and special requirements. Incorrect answer and probable incompetent actions are commented. Interactive control and development of skills and habits of work, control of the worker's ability to perform the most dangerous operations according to occupational safety requirements. Interactive video files on dangerous operations and 3D models are used for control. Incorrect answer and probable incompetent actions are commented. Interactive control and development of experience. The control of workers' ability to predict the development of dangerous situation and to act in emergency situations. For control are generally used interactive video files and 3D models created on the basis of analysis of accidents. Incorrect answer and probable incompetent actions are commented. Interactive control and development of first aid knowledge. For control are generally used interactive video files. Incorrect answer and probable incompetent actions are commented. The results of assessment are transferred to a unified database of workers' competence. Questions for competence control and development are based on safety standards, occupational safety and health legislation, accident investigation reports, technological documentation. For everyday competence control and development, we use before shift examiner. Every worker has to answer one question concerning his profession. If the answer is incorrect, the worker will see commented correct answer and will be given one more try. It provides not only testing, but everyday micro-training. Thus, the before shift examiner makes possible the automation of massive personal control of workers' knowledge through rapid 10-20 seconds testing before the shift. It guarantees massive and efficient memorizing of methods and habits of safe work. It enforces the workers to work safely, permanently and massively. Complex and before shift examiners actively stimulate workers' self-tuition in occupational safety issues. The starting point of valuable realization of the video informational complex is the summer of 2014, when the administration of ОАО СУЭК ordered the development of before shift examiner, which had to ensure the efficient memorization of safe methods and habits of work at the expense of frequent, before every shift, and rapid testing and training on occupational safety. The realization of the revolutionary idea that create the vandal-resistant basic computer module of the video informational complex, which naturally included the before shift examiner. Nowadays, the basic module is implemented in the working places of production units of ОАО СУЭК Kuzbass. Thus, we have brought the computerized training and testing centers near the working places. It let make these processes continuous, quickly reacting to the industry requirements. The main function of the basic module is to develop and control workers' competence in occupational safety, based on video information technologies. To realize this function, the module contains the following facilities: before shift examiner, providing the before shift control of workers' knowledge in occupational safety; complex examiner, providing control of knowledge, skills and habits of work, including first aid skills; library of video instructions, including educational films, video instructions, 3D models of real accidents; Library of documents, where the worker can get to know new and actual documents, order, instructions, rules, etc. Feedback, which allows the worker to submit proposals, to report violations of occupational safety requirements, and to get the answers. Personal workers' competence control, which allows to estimate workers' personal competence, taking into account knowledge, skills, experience, actual violations, seniority and workers' proposals. During the implementation of the video informational complex, a practice has developed whereby all the workers before the shift are tested with the before shift examiner. If the worker mistakes systematically or is revealed to violate safety requirements, he has to be tested by the complex examiner urgently, where all the components of the competence are assessed. Moreover, the complex examiner is used to test all the employees occasionally, including new employees. As a result of testing, the overall competence level is formed, as well as every worker's competence level. This information is used by the administration to make decisions. The following example illustrates the efficiency of using the video informational technologies to develop and control of workers' competence. In 2010, OAO Belon made a decision to create the educational program, which would form the competent approach to workers' personal safety management. Kuzbass COT developed educational program and adequate lectures with the usage of video informational technologies. The educational films and video instructions on occupational safety were shot in the coal mines with the workers of OAO Belon, including the instructions, which can be used as interactive. The analysis of concrete emergency situations and accidents was based on the 3D models of the real accidents. The number of workers trained under the program Leadership in Occupational Safety during 2 years was 2,960 individuals, or 53.6% of the whole staff. The expected percentage for 3 years is about 80.4%. Resulted from using the video information technologies in the training of personnel of OAO Belon, the essential reduction of occupational injuries appeared. Obviously, the other measures to reduce occupational injuries were realized in the company. Otherwise, it's important to note that this has been done in the past. Thus, we guess the improvement of workers' competence in occupational safety using video information technologies has proved its practical significance, and it's now one of the most efficient methods to reduce occupational injuries.